Assalamu alaikum. Children, open page number 15. Digestive system. Our digestive system starts from mouth and ends at anus. Digestive systems involves three processes, that is taking in food, extracting the goodness of the food and getting rid of the waste. Taking in food through the mouth. Extracting the goodness means to take all the essential materials from the food that are needed for our body, and then collecting the waste, which is unnecessary things, which are unnecessary waste products, and collecting them at special places, and then finally discharging them outside the body. Digestive system is actually a long tract. It's also called alimentary canal. It's a long tube about 8 meters long. It starts from mouth. When you eat food, your saliva, which is present inside the mouth, breaks. First of all, it starts digestion. In the mouth, the saliva starts digesting carbohydrates, and as well as the saliva makes the food to be swallowed easily. The teeth chew the food, break it into small pieces, and the tongue performs the function of moving the food towards inside, that is to swelling it. Then when the food is swallowed, it travels through a muscular tube. This is a picture of our digestive system. Food enters through mouth. It is chewed by the teeth, broken down, mixed with the saliva. It becomes a bolus form. Then it travels through this long muscular tube, which is called as esophagus. In the esophagus, the muscular movement takes place and the food finally reaches the stomach. Stomach is a J-shaped organ. It is a muscular organ. It has smooth muscles. I told you before about in the muscular system, I told you about smooth muscles. Smooth muscles are lining our stomach. Inside the stomach walls secrete different type of juices. These juices are performing different functions, that is they help in the digestion of food. Beside the juices, inner walls of stomach also secrete acids which help in the digestion of food. Now, from the stomach, the food then passes into the small intestine. The small intestine, can you see this pink color? It's colored over here. This is the small intestine. It is thin in size but long. It may be about 6 meters long in children or 9 meters long in adults. Inside the wall, the inner wall of the intestine has small finger-like projections which actually increase its surface area. The digested food, the food digestion starts in the mouth. That is, आप खाना खाते हो, it may be carbohydrate, it may be protein. Carbohydrate means अगर आपने कोई रोटी वगैरह खाई है, ऐसी चावल खाए हैं, वो है उनकी डाइजेशन स्टार्ट होती है माउथ से है. उसके बाद जब आपने गोश्त वगैरह खाया है, it enters the stomach. That chewed food is then again digested and it becomes a paste form, यानी सूप लाइक फॉर्म में बन जाती है स्टमक में, और यहाँ पे प्रोटीन की डाइजेशन होती है. अब फूड जो है सूप की फॉर्म में है, एंटर होती है इंटेस्टाइन में, और इंटेस्टाइन में इसका काम क्या है? द फाइनल अब्जॉर्प्शन ऑफ फूड टेक प्लेस. मीन्स जो मैं अभी बात पहले आपसे की थी, एक्सट्रैक्शन ऑफ द गुडनेस फ्रॉम द फूड, यानी कि फूड में से जो चीज़ें असेंशियल हैं, ज़रूरी हैं, अब वो चीज़ें जो हैं स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन जो है वो उनको जज़्ब कर लेगी, अब्जॉर्व कर लेगी, और इंटेस्टाइन की वॉल्स के साथ ब्लड वेसल्स अटैच होती हैं. ये फूड जो है, जो एसेंशियल एलिमेंट्स जो हैं फूड के खाने के जो हैं हमारे, वो ब्लड में मिक्स हो जाएंगे, और देन द अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ द फूड विच आर नॉट यूजफुल और दे आर वेस्ट, दे पास ऑन टू द लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन. You can see the large intestine over here, which is green colored. It is much larger in size. This large intestine finally opens into rectum. Rectum is the area where the food is stored for some time, so that it may not pass out quickly. It is stored while passing through the intestine. जब ये intestine large intestine से गुजरती है, तो खाने में से जो वेस्ट आता है, इस वेस्ट में थोड़ा सा बहुत पानी होता है, वाटर होता है, और कुछ सॉल्ट्स होते हैं जो इसमें आ जाते हैं. दे मे बी यूज बाय द आवर बॉडी. दे आर अगेन एक्सट्रैक्टेड फ्रॉम द वेस्ट, removed through the blood by the blood, and then finally the waste, which may be a bit harder, is collected in the rectum, and finally it is discharged out at intervals. Now students, over here is an activity to perform. How long does it take for food to travel through an adult? And they have mentioned over here that chewing and swelling for 30 seconds, then breaking down in stomach about 3 hours, passing through small intestine 3 hours, and passing through large intestine, because the food stays in the large intestine for a long time, that is in the rectum. It can stay about 40 hours, but this is the maximum period. Calculate it and find out how long the food stays in an adult. This period may be short as well as long for some people, because some people may take a longer time for chewing or swallowing the food, and some may take a shorter time. But it is better to chew the food and swallow it slowly, so that actually digestion of food starts in the mouth. Thank you.